What is happening, folks? It's your boy Collins Manyame, aka Scar in the eSports streets, and welcome to Gameplay, the eSports show that keeps you in the know of all things high school and university eSports in South Africa. Yeah, but yes, we are here at AGC, and right behind me it is going to be the venue for AGC this coming weekend, and I am so excited because there is so much going to be happening this past weekend. 6 titles, 150,000 rand spread across all of them, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a firework show. So for today's episode, we're going to be going into the formats for the games that are going to be participating at AGC. Also be going through some of the activities you as the spectators, yes, spectators are also allowed, that you can get involved in, and alongside that, chatting to a few of the people and folks during build-up time. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so jumping right into things, we are here at AGC, and right behind me is the Cura eSports banner, and right in front of me is the Fortnite LAN section, and I'm so excited to be jumping into these formats. And starting off, we're here with Fortnite. So if you know this, you know by now, the stock standard 6 games leading to the top is the winner. So we're going to have a 6-game format where you get points based on how high you place in matches and how many kills you get. That is all added up together, rounded up, and at the end of it, we see who is going to be the crowned winner for the Fortnite AGC series. And forward from that, we also have Rocket League, and this one is going to be stock standard straightforward. It's going to be a round robin into a double elim bracket. So if you guys maybe have a bit of a misstep in your Rocket League games, you still have that one last chance in the lower bracket section. So make those chances count and don't miss out on that top spot. Alright, now let's talk about some activities that you guys can get involved in while at AGC as a spectator. And I'm right here at the ACGL racing section. So this is build up, so there will be stuff here once I'm gone. Don't worry, it's not going to be an empty space. But if you guys are wondering, as a spectator, can I come in for free? First of all, yes, you can come to AGC for free. Anyone that wants to come through, support their friends, family, come on through, don't be shy. But alongside that, you can also keep yourself busy with the activities that we have here at AGC. Starting off, we're going to have our racing rig sims here, where you can participate in our racing sim challenges. But alongside that, we'll also have free play sections where you can play Brawlhalla, Mario Kart, Rocket League as well. So much for you to get involved in. But alongside that, we'll also have Tetris arcade games. If you've ever wondered what the game Tetris is, or you've played Tetris, guys, if you're too young, you don't know what Tetris is, I'm gonna have questions. But enough judging for now. If you're gonna be interested in that, we're gonna have all of that available for you to participate here at AGC. We're also partnered with Ubisoft, and they've brought Brawlhalla and Just Dance. So if you have a bit of a jig in your step, come through to our Just Dance section. But maybe if you have a bit of a swing in your hand, come through to our Brawlhalla section. We can play Brawlhalla to your heart's content. That's just about a bit of a taste for what is available for you as a spectator here at AGC. Alrighty folks, now I'm here with the head admin for ACGL, the one that's going to be managing and kind of overseeing everything. His name is Ethan, or Alkster, whichever you're comfortable with. How are you doing today?
I'm all good, I'm really excited to be here. Big event, big place.
Big indeed.
It's looking very exciting.
Fantastic. So, you're the head admin, you've kind of overseen everything. What's it been like seeing an event like this, AGC? Because you weren't part of last year's one, but you are part of this one. How has been the preparation for, all of the players, getting them ready? What's that process been like?
No, absolutely. It's obviously a very big process. This is a big event. There's lots of things happening, lots of games, lots of tournaments. So it is a lot of prep work, but I think it is that prep work which really lays the foundation for a great event and a great tournament. So
100%. So what is the one thing you've kind of been looking forward to? This is your first time at an AGC. What's been the one thing on your mind?
Honestly, I'm just very excited to see all the players. Coming from online, which is where I generally do most of my work. And a LAN environment is just so different. There's a lot more,
100%.
Personal connection, and it's really exciting. It's something we don't get afforded often in South Africa. So I think for me, that's been the thing I've been looking forward to most.
Awesome, and you actually touched on it there, is the personal connection that you get in person. How important is that to have those personable connections in person, getting to see these people that you don't really get to online in person? And also, do you think that we maybe want to have more of this going forward?
Well, I think it's a very big thing, both from a administrative side, but also from the players. Like
Yeah.
I cannot think of anything more enjoyable than sitting next to your team, playing Valorant, playing Fortnite, being able to say, let's go, well done, this is a great clutch, whatever. And also from an administrative side, it makes it a lot easier because you can really gauge where the players are at. If they have any issues, it's super easy for them to come to you and can assist them from there. So I think it is a really exciting and positive thing. And in terms of if I want to see more, of course I want to see more. I just want to see more. Let there be more.
Let there be more indeed. But guys, that's going to be it for now. Let's get back to the show. All right, let's talk about more formats coming through for AGC, and here's 3 more titles that are going to be present here at AGC. Starting off, Brawlhalla. So Brawlhalla is going to be simple. Groups into a double elim bracket as well. But what's special about Brawlhalla is this is actually going to be a qualifier, and whoever comes out on top and wins for Brawlhalla makes their way through to Atlanta, Georgia to compete at BCX 2025 representing South Africa. So that is going to be so much on the line for Brawlhalla. And further from that, we have Valorant. In Valorant, we're also going to have a group stage, but this time it's going to be a single elim bracket. So if you guys slip up, it's going to be a very, very tough one. So don't miss out on this one and make sure you make all of those rounds count. And finally, to end it off, we have the last title, EAFC 25. And this one is going to be a heats system. We're going to be having heats each day for the EAFC 25 series. And each heat qualifies you to the grand final. So you need to win your heat to make it all the way through to the grand final where you can compete for the total cash prize. Best of luck to all the players and teams competing here at AGC. What's happening, folks? We are still here at AGC, and you can see, ooh, I got my AGC hoodie. I snagged one. Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. But for now, I'm here with Adam. Adam, how are we doing today?
We're doing fantastic. It's the second day on site, and I think people are tired, but the coffee's keeping us going.
Hey, coffee is needed indeed, because it's been a crazy week. And I mean, speaking on that, how has been the preparations for this year's AGC been compared to last year?
Well, we've almost doubled registrations in a lot of places, so a lot more admin, a lot more organization. We learned several tricks, several tips, so less obstacles this time. We're in a new venue, which erases already some of the issues we had, and it's not smooth, but we're handling it fantastically, and I think people are going to be really impressed when they walk in the doors come tomorrow.
I mean, I've been impressed thus far. I mean, if you guys take a look, obviously we're still here with the setup and all of that. But, I mean, stuff has looked amazing. And you actually spoke on it. You said there's been a double in registrations. How has the growth been from last year's AGC compared to this year with the amount of schools getting involved and how eager people have been to want to get involved in AGC?
That's a good question. Schools, because we have more titles, there's more things for them to do, and we've decided because we expect such a large spectator turnout, we've added a lot more free play games. So if you're here in the area, pop in on the day. There's stuff for you to do. There's gaming, you just need to walk in and play. So much free play, so many different stuff as well. We have dance game, we've never had that before. We have the same sim racing that people grow to love, the keyboard race, all of those fantastic ones. And I can't say everything, so walk in and find a few surprises. In terms of school growth, massive. We have almost 6 different provinces represented. We have people bussing in from Eastern Cape, Free State, KZN, of course our local schools from Western Cape and obviously from Gauteng. So a lot of people coming. The first few will arrive tonight to do a pre-setup. But so many different places are being represented. It's fantastic. I think we're just shy of 30 different schools over,
Okay.
yeah, all the tournaments. They'll be playing FIFA, Valorant, so many different things.
That's honestly amazing. And can you speak on your excitement of what the future holds after this AGC event? Because, I mean, you've been a part of this since the inception of ASL and AUL. And how have you felt the growth has been, and what's the trajectory looking like in your eyes after AGC?
I think this event is going to get some awesome attention. We've got some really cool sponsors that are highlighting us. City of Cape Town is supporting us. We have amazing brands that are pulling through. And I think from all the videos, the photos, the first time it's going to be this big on SuperSport as well.
Yeah.
I think when people see what we've achieved, it's going to be massive next year. And it's just going to go more into the school's online system, more into the university system. We're currently sitting at just shy of 300 schools online, you know. Less organization than coming to a LAN, so not all of them are going to pitch through. But I mean, in terms of people that are playing regularly, the numbers just exponentially going up. Also, the AGC last year, people came to compete, people came to free play. With all the stuff we're adding this year, it just keeps growing with all the various
100%.
aspects. Something I didn't touch on earlier is that we have workshops going on the Thursday and Friday for kids.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have, you know, not courses, but talks on being a pro gamer, scholarship opportunities. We have someone speaking who got his degree in cybersecurity in the US for competing in Valorant. You know, it paid his basically his whole education.
I'll
we
be
have
there.
A caster talk, so many different avenues, and I just want to keep building these different things because the gaming and the pro stuff, amazing, but there's an avenue for everyone, and we do want to just get you involved.
100%. I'm so excited, guys. Don't miss out on what's to come this weekend at AGC. But Adam, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Let's carry on with the show. I don't know what you guys are looking at. Mind your own business. I'm playing my games here. But anyways, jokes aside, now it's time for gaming opportunities in your area. And this one coming at you is the Shift Gaming Experience. Don't miss out, as the next one is happening on the 18th of July at Table Bay. We have all the action that you'll need under one roof. We have Brawlhalla, Mario Kart, Street Fighter, Tekken 8. What more do you need to hear? We also still have our EAFC 25 tournament where you can compete for a grand prize total of 50,000 Rand if you qualify at your mall and arrive at Canal Walk come grand final time. We also have our Beat Saber competition this time around where a 50,000 Rand gaming PC is on the line for the winner and who can showcase they are the best in the country. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the Shift Gaming Experience as it's happening soon on the 18th of July, and we still have more of them happening outside of that. So what are you waiting for? Head on over once it comes into town and don't miss out on the action. Alrighty, right now in front of the gameplay section, and this is going to be my home for the entire weekend here at AGC with the SuperSport Schools team. So, starting it off, guys, I am going to be having a lot of interviews and segments shot here, but alongside that, you guys can also use the space to win some really cool merch and prizes. First of all, we have our hot take segment. So, if you want to share your wildest gaming hot takes, come through, share them, and you can walk away with some sweet merch and prizes alongside that. But also, take a photo while you are here at the SuperSport Schools booth, post it on your socials or on your story timeline, whatever you're comfortable with. Tag ACGL and SuperSport Schools using hashtag AGC25, and you can walk away with some merchandise courtesy of the SuperSport Schools team and ACGL. So don't miss out on any of the prizes and fun that we're going to have here at AGC with gameplay and SuperSport Schools. What's happening, folks? We're still here at AGC, and now I'm joined by the co-owner of ACGL and the head of what is going on here at AGC, Nick Holden. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm keeping so good. You stole my mic, Scurra.
And your hoodie.
There we go. Took both of them. Legend.
It's so great to have you here, and it's so great to be able to speak about this event, because last year we had AGC kick off in its inception, but now we have the second annual one. And how are your feelings going into this year's one? I mean, how has preparations been? How's the team been? I can see a bit of a stress on the face there.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, we've really ramped it up this year. It's 4 days, 12 tournaments, 150,000 Rand in prize pool. I don't think we we take it easy at ACGL. If anything,
Not
we
at
try
all.
to provide as many opportunities as possible, and that's what this is all about. And yeah, really looking forward to it. A lot of hype being built around this weekend.
Fantastic stuff. And I mean, you actually mentioned it a touch, is that, you're always trying to do more. And I mean, this year you have merch, you have stickers, you have so much going on. You even have free play for spectators. What has been the thought process behind AGC and making it more of an event where people can congregate? Because what essentially I see it as is kind of created your own mini Comic-Con / Rage here.
Well, I think the whole thing is esports needed its own culture to be able to build off of. And when it comes down to putting esports under one roof in one central venue to celebrate the things that we love doing, that was vitally important. I love the big expos, don't get me wrong, and I think that they're great mouthpieces for the game. But I think that this is a connection point for both the aspirational players, the students that are coming through this space, the ones that just want to be able to check out what is esports actually about, and then the pro players to be recognized as such. And I think that's the big thing. That's why AGC is so important. And we had some sparks of that last year.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the ignition of that this year.
I mean, I think last year we saw a few of the young students kind of like going up to the older players, trying to get a bit of advice, or maybe even getting their signatures as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you even had the opportunity where you have some of the players sign off on their sort of signs. Is that sort of the culture we want to build, where it's like there's now sort of taking away that disconnect that we had with the schools and the main side of esports locally?
So important. And Skara, you kind of took the words out of my mouth there, because that is the most important thing, is how do we connect these players at both levels? Last year, what actually got born of it, which was really cool, is that some of these pro players or the best players for their respective titles have now become coaches. They have jobs in esports, which is something I think in South Africa is huge. Like, we need
100%.
more jobs in this country, and I think when it comes down to it, we actually have tangible proof that it is creating jobs, and I think that that's a big responsibility. But ultimately, yes, it's connecting those dots, it's building those amazing moments where these kids are running up to these players that they only see on Twitch. I mean, what is that little red man with 100 views mean? Like, who's watching this? Well, the people that are here, those are your viewers.
It's fantastic stuff. So just one last thing is, when it comes to AGC, I kind of think of it as almost like a major. Is that sort of the thought process behind ACG and what they want to make AGC?
Absolutely. When it comes down to just the crowning event for esports, that's what we want this to become. And ultimately, we want this to become a springboard from the students that go to the pro side of things, from the players that can then make it to the international scene. I think we've always been asked the question, can we create a springboard and a structure? And we've been going for around about 10 years now.
Yeah.
This has been vitally important. How do we get these players to the international scene? I think we've managed to tick one box at least with Brawlhalla. And then when it comes down to Call of Duty Mobile, thanks to our partners at Carry First, we're going to have that South African finale qualifier here where they'll fly across to Lagos. And then the winner of that goes to the Call of Duty World Championship for Call of Duty Mobile. It's huge, and it's a massive opportunity for the player base.
Jeez. I mean, that's insane in its own right, because we even mentioned as well, we also have Brawlhalla as well, where we have BCX qualifier essentially taking place here for our region. So, I mean, I guess it's really cool to be able to see these opportunities come through. But, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that's AGC for you. And if you need to know, well, no, you don't need to know anymore, because we have everything that you'll need under one roof here at AGC. So don't miss out on Grand West Casino this weekend, all the way through to the Sunday. Don't miss out on any of the action. But Nick Holden, thank you so much for joining me on this interview.
Thank you for having me, Skara. Absolute
Awesome
pleasure.
stuff.
Cheers, my dude.
Alrighty, guys. Cheers. Check you on the other side. Alrighty, guys, I'm so excited, and that's going to be AGC this coming weekend from Thursday all the way through to Sunday. Don't miss out on any of the action that is to come here at AGC 25. But for now, I've been Skara, this has been Gameplay, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. GG's, gamers.